Good morning. I don't know that I'm going to timestamp all these videos for you, but it is about 8:30 in the morning on Friday, the 20th of March, and I wanted to just quick give you a kind of a video message, not only so I can try to guide you through this, just for you to be able to see that I exist still, and see my face. I hope everybody's well. My family is all healthy and happy, and so we're doing all right on all the essentials. So, and I hope you all are too. I'm really quick going to just try to give you an intro to what Google Classroom is going to look like for us, and so I'm gonna look off to the side. I'm looking at my Google Classroom here to look at the categories that are going to be listed off for you, so that we can make sure we're as comfortable as we can be with this. This is going to be a odd process, and there's going to be hiccups along the way. I told my pre-APs in the last video, there are going to be situations where I am missing stuff along the way. It will be out of ignorance. It won't be out of me trying to hide information from you. So if you run into something and you're like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here, or I don't know if he knows what he's supposed to do here, shoot me an email. And it's probably just me not understanding the technology. As good as I am with the technology, I'm learning a ton this week. You've seen my phone and my smartboard, and so anyway, I'm going to try to kind of guide you through that. I've got 4 basic categories in Google Classroom that you will see. All of them come Monday. Some of you have already seen the general ACID-based stuff. You should have. I don't know if I already said, but thank you for getting logged into Google Classroom. So the general ACID-based stuff was the stuff we were supposed to do this past week, the week we're in, the week after spring break, the technical spring break. So that stuff is listed there. ACID-based notes, I've posted the notes. I've posted those Renee McCormick videos. I posted the titration notes and the Renee McCormick video associated with that. And then you've got ACID-based FRQs and the keys to those things to glance at. And so hopefully we've muscled through some of that this week. If you've been anything like my own kids, you've been bored out of your mind, and you may have actually looked at that stuff. And so if you haven't, it's time to look at that stuff. As far as I know, the College Board hasn't delayed our exam at all, and I'm still, my intent in all of this is to try to get you guys as prepared as possible for that AP exam, to try to teach you as much chemistry as possible in this virtual world. So you have that general ACID-based thing. I'm going to put topics up there every week. This is the new stuff for the next week kind of idea. And so general ACID-based chemistry has a date on it, 16th to the 20th. You will see on Monday an ACID-based buffers section for March 23rd to 27th. And there I will post the buffer notes. I will post the rest of the FRQs, and I will post Renee McCormick's video. So if you can print out those notes and follow along with her video, I think that will be huge, highly beneficial. You'll probably fall in love with Renee McCormick if you haven't seen her yet, and you'll go, why did we ever listen to this guy? We should just watch her teach. So she's going to teach you the buffer stuff. I think it's fantastic. And so work through that, work through it a couple times, rewind her and fast forward her as you need. The next little bullet there will be daily FRQs. One of the goals coming back was to look at an FRQ a day. So starting with the 2014 exam, I'm going to work you through questions every day. I'd like to say I'm going to have real consistency in how I post answers to those things. I still haven't decided whether I'm going to do the question and post the answers at the same time, or I'll post the answer the next day so that you have a whole day where you can't see the answers and look at them. I don't know, but I'm going to work through an FRQ a day under the camera. So you'll just see my hand in a piece of paper, but I'm going to work through those FRQs every day so that you will be given the FRQ, and then you will get an opportunity to look at the answers that I came up with. I may even post the College Board answers with points in there so you can see those as well. Those are all of a sudden a scattering of types of problems. So it just is going through question by question the exams from the past several years. When we run into buffer questions or electrochem questions, I may skip those. So if we go from question number 1 to question number 3 the next day, it's because question number 2 had something to do with buffers and we're not ready for it, or question number 2 had something to do with electrochem and we haven't gotten there yet. And so I highly encourage you to do those daily FRQs. They are 15 minutes a pop. Set an egg timer. The actual test, you only get 15 minutes a question, and so on those guys, I don't want you spending more than 15 minutes a question. When the timer goes off, you're done, for better or worse. And then you can kind of tally up your points as you go. I was trying to think, I want to say something else about those daily FRQs. So the format of the exam is the first 3 FRQs are supposed to take you 15 to 20 minutes. Question 4 through 7, the last 4 questions are supposed to take you 7 minutes apiece. So we will do question 4 and 5 together one day, and we will do questions 6 and 7 together the next day. So you'll see me give you 2 questions. Some days that's because we're pairing those questions together, so it's still just taking you 15 minutes. So that's the idea there. And then the top category on this thing is called assignments to be graded. I wanted to make sure that I separated those so you know what I'm taking grades for. Just like in the normal classroom, I'm not going to take grades for you filling in notes, right? And so assignments to be graded this first week, the assignment that I'm going to give you will be given on Monday. It will be due the following Monday, and we will repeat that process. So Monday let me look at the calendar. Monday the 30th of March, that will be your first due date for the one assignment that's going to be graded this week. It is, can you identify strong acids, strong bases, weak acids, weak bases, what a buffer solution looks like, those kind of things. So they're going to ask you to identify some things, then they're going to ask you to solve for pH for strong acids and strong bases, and then solve for pH with weak acids and weak bases. So the calculation part that you're going to do in there, all I ask for is the answer in that. Those calculations come from the acid-base notes, not the buffer notes. The only thing you need from the buffer notes for that graded assignment is how to identify what 2 reactants would make something a buffer. So you should get through the buffer notes, but that's the one assignment this week that will be graded for you so that we have a grade to plug in along the way. Work in progress, and so it's going to be ugly at times, I'm sure, but I'm a little rough around the edges anyway, so we will work through it. If you've got questions, please email me. That's the easiest way to get to me. Know that I'm trying really hard to make this work, so stay healthy. Hope to see you sooner than later. Bye.